Well, hold on one second. We're going live here.
Yeah.
Guys, Dave Smith, Factory 5 Racing. We're at London Cobra Show. A Brit building a Factory 5. I want to show you the show. I want to kind of take you around. If you haven't been at London, it's kind of a huge one-day event. It actually goes over 2 or 3, 4 days. But today we're here on Main Street in London, Ohio. There's 150, 200 Cobras here. There's charity drag races down here. You turn around at the end of the road. There you go. You can hear them going off in the distance. So I think you pay, what is it, Eric, 10 bucks?
10 bucks a ride.
All right, now the cool thing is I'm here with Eric Trevis. And Eric Trevis is the cameraman. He's also, he did customer rides with your twin turbo coupe, right?
Yep.
It's a great event. The event sponsors, benefits the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And I just wanted to show you what the event looks like. From a Factory 5 standpoint, I bring my big rig and I bring 2 cars. And we got 15 in the booth, and it's all customers. So we welcome customers, and it really is a homecoming of a lot of sorts. And there's a few guys from all over the place. Let me show you the show. We got some great customer cars. Whoa, you see the pug. Hey, buddy. So, great Factory 5 cars. We got Mark 1s, Mark 2s, Mark 3s, Mark 4s. I brought a couple cars. This one was a notable car. Hey, Jason, boys, get over here. Come here. So, all right, this is Hot Rod Brothers, Jason Fields and his boys. I saw these guys 3 years ago, I think. You had a Cobra here with no body on it, right?
Correct.
And Jason's like, yeah, I'm the guy that built a Cobra because my Cobra burned down, right?
Correct.
You built it with your sons when they were this big. Now they're corn-fed and all big, right? These guys built this car. I saw it with the body off, and I said, that's a SEMA car right there. 1,200 horsepower supercharged. He's a pro stock driver. He's insane. Tell me what's going on with Hot Rod Brothers. These guys built a car for me last year at our open house, and it's right down there. I'll show it to you. It's a GT500 supercharged 750 horsepower car. And they built it, and they said there's no other way they could finish an open house. They showed up at an open house with it. So tell us what you got. What do you got with this car? And you're building next year's charity car.
That's correct. Yeah, we got the honor building next year's charity car for the London Cobra Show. So we're excited about that. Get the boys a little extra building, getting under their belts. But yeah, this is the one that we rebuilt from the one that kind of got burned up in the shop.
This is SEMA.
Correct, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
it's
a
SEMA, and we finished top 10 Battle of the Builders last year with it.
So SEMA top 10 Battle of Builders.
Correct,
just so you guys, that's big bragging rights, okay? Huge.
Yeah. Very excited about that for these boys to do that at this young age. I mean, they just turned 21. I mean, we couldn't even celebrate a beer at SEMA last year because they wasn't old enough to do it. So I think their future is bright, especially to start off with something at this level. So very proud of
basically, if you want a Factory 5 and you can't build it yourself, you're talking to Hot Rod Brothers.
Correct, we do. And, we like there's a lot of builders out there that do the traditional stuff. We really like the over and beyond. A lot of the electronics, the big horsepower, the power of deck lids and hoods. It's not for everybody, but that's kind of our nag, and that's just kind of the road we're going down. We like the 2020 supercar stuff with the older, body and the traditional stuff. That's kind of our mix to it. So.
Well, they debuted at SEMA last year. They got Battle of Builders. You had a truck in. Was it Holly's booth? No, it was K&N Filters.
Yeah.
Unbelievable truck there. Nice job here. It's good reconnecting. This is where we started, man.
That's great.
They keep up the great work. These guys are awesome. So let's go London Cobra Show. Down the road we go. Now I think Paul went out to lunch. Paul Borer has won every World of Wheels show in the world. This is his Daytona Coupe. He built a show-winning Factory 5 Cobra, and this is a really rock star show-winning Factory 5 Daytona Coupe. I brought my coupe, Coyote powered. Just had the paint corrected. Looks great. We brought this out with our number 5 supercharged Cobra in the background there. Hey, cast of characters. Come here, you two. You get Honey Badger over there. Get over here, Gary. All right, Gary Bott. This is Factory 5 community, all right? Gary Bott, John Tongish. He didn't walk with a limp until he didn't bring his Factory 5, and now he's walking with a limp. See what happens? So what did you guys bring? What do you got?
I brought my challenge car, and I forced this guy to crawl in and out of it.
Out of the challenge car?
Yeah.
The doors are open.
It's physical therapy.
All right, so you made you get a car with no door. All right, so John and Gary go way back in the community. I mean, the guy who's holding that phone, Eric Trevis, goes back just as far, but these are kind of the pillars of the Factory 5 community. If you're on the forums, if you're at a show or an event, these guys have been at SEMA. They harass me regularly out at Factory 5, but we're super proud of them, and thanks for having your car. I saw your car in the corner over there. Yeah. What's the name of the car? Elvis or something?
Elvis.
Elvis. All right. Well, he has not left the building yet.
Yep.
Well, thanks, guys. I'll see you, man. Let's see what the rest of the show is.
Okay.
So we're selling T-shirts, and that covers beer money for us. GT500 powered car. Hey, Henry, I want to talk to you and Badger. So this is what Jason Fields bought. We debuted at our open house. It was at SEMA last year. It's basically your GT500 Mustang powered car. Check out this motor. It's only a 750 horsepower supercharged. It's a 5.2. It's basically the Illuminator motor with a blower on it. I think they call it the Terminator motor. No, it's not the Terminator. It's the Predator motor. This car came out really nice. I wanted a vintage, patina on the outside, Wimbledon white stripes, royal blue paint job, number 5s, all the vintage gumballs on it. But underneath, it's all modern. That's the story of Factory 5, kind of vintage on the outside with modern underneath. Let's look at the rest of the cars. Where's the Badger? We've got a Mark II, a Mark IV, and a Mark II. This is a Mark II with a full roll bar. We used to make these big 2-inch roll bars, and when we came to the Mark IV version, we went to the smaller roll bar. We got another Mark IV. We're going to go over and talk to the build school folks. Come on down here. Done the man. Gentlemen, build school. Where's Jim? Hey, brother. Hey, all right, here he is.
Jim's coming up.
You probably have more miles on your car than anybody else here.
Probably.
Mark 1 or 2?
Mark 3?
Mark 3, but with Mark 1 gauges.
Yes. Because
All
I'm
right.
cheap.
Stan Johnson, come close in. This guy drives everywhere. He ran over a deer on the way out to the one open house.
Yeah,
Kept driving,
we did.
Right?
Yeah, we
Over 100,000 miles on his Factory 5, and of course he's here. I don't expect no less. So I'll see you in Michigan, and
Absolutely.
Sten brings me a 6-pack of special Wisconsin limited edition beer. So it's the
That's right.
Spotty Cow. So thanks,
Cow
man.
beer.
Let's talk about the Bill School. Did you ever go to the Bill School?
I did.
Yep. Okay. So you're a alum.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
All right.
Well worth it. Well worth it.
So if you're building a Factory 5 and you don't know if you have the skills to build it, we got a Bill School. Guys, come on up here. Hey. Yeah. So and they're wearing the shirts and everything, right? And Jim, tell us about the Bill School. I was just there, and I know you have a list of parts you need to upgrade, but what is it? When does it happen? How many people you teach? All that.
We usually have a class about every 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
So the schedule's pretty packed all throughout the year. We take a car on Friday that's a bare frame, and by Sunday it's a drivable car.
So you're driving the car out the door.
Driving the
And
car.
the students in the class get to drive the car, right?
No.
No, they don't.
And
Yeah.
Scott, do you bring your car there?
I do occasionally, yeah. I bring
Scott
my
has
car, and
horsepower that matches his frame, right? What do you got in your car?
I have a 351 Windsor stroked and supercharged. So,
Right on.
yeah, I'm putting about 600 horse at the wheels.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how full are the classes? If I want to take a class right now?
We're full out till about September right now.
Yeah, I think
All right.
October class is the next available one.
Hey, Jose, come here. Jose is a Blueprint Engines. He's wearing the Mott Community College shirt,
Yep, I am.
but he's representing Blueprint. I mean, I got to tell you, I always tell myself, my kids, surround yourself with great people and don't kick your own butt. Okay? Surround yourself with great people is Blueprint Engines, the Build School. The Factory 5 community is a reflection of all these other people that are connected to us, and they're quality people. So you want a great engine for your Factory 5, you're going to Blueprint. We sell Ford engines. We sell a lot of Coyotes and Factory 5 AT. But what are your top 3 selling engines, dropping packages for Factory 5 customers?
I would say number 1 is going to be the 427. Number 2 would be the 347. And now we used to have a 306, but we converted into a 302.
So you get your own casting for the 302 block.
Correct. Yes, we are producing our own casting. So that's a 302. The 302 and the 347 that we are doing. Nothing's refurbished or seasoned. It's all brand new.
On the push rod motors, makes sense. You're building a Factory 5. Here's a Coyote in here, but you want to put a push rod motor in the car. Most guys will go with a 302. I mean, their 302 is 375 horse.
Correct.
It's aluminum heads. It's a proper 302.
Correct.
It's
And like you stated, brand new block. It's going to be our rotating assembly, and it's got a 30,000, 50,000 mile warranty. So, for example, we have this.
Yeah, let's check it out.
This 347 is 410 horsepower and 405 foot-pounds of torque.
So if you for like another $1,500, you can go up to the 347 or
Correct.
302.
Yes,
the
sir.
302 is hot rod.
It's very hot rod, and it definitely has that very modular sound to it. You're definitely going to hear it. You're going to feel it too.
And I love this. This is what we started the company with, the old 302, man. That was such a great little motor. And hey, Jose, thanks. And these guys, Blueprint sponsors the Build School, so they have their engines at the Build School, and a lot of our customers use them. So
Yeah, and I'm going to be out there. I try to make it out there all the time. So if you're out Build School, you're more likely you're going to see me out there also.
cool. Well, guys, keep up the good work in Build School, man. Gotta
Thank
love
you.
London Cobra Show. All right, let's end this tour. It's nothing but Cobras and Coupes as far as I can see, but there is a kind of one of these things is not like the other. Let's cruise over here. All right, Hey, Karen, can I interrupt you guys?
That red.
All right, so here's Cobra, but it ain't something right. One of these things ain't like the other. What is that, Bill? Hey, Bill. Bill from Scorpion EV. Karen from Scorpion EV. What are we looking at? You got to give guys a look at it. What is this?
So,
It's an igloo cooler. It's a big cooler.
Exactly, it's a big ice cooler for Coca-Cola. So we heard a lot of people coming back to us last year in SEMA asking for a conversion kit, right?
Electric conversion.
Electric conversion, EV conversion kit. So what we did here, we put all the components needed for an EV conversion: battery, inverters, the motor, everything you need in one box that easily plugs right in place of a gas engine.
All right, so for a layperson, because I don't do electric vehicles, I know smart guys that do it. You don't have to be a smart guy. You drop
No, I
this
did
package.
it, so.
You drop it in. I mean,
Just drop it
it's
in.
a plug and play. It's like a
Plug and
blueprint
play.
crate motor.
Exactly.
And now, I don't understand this. It's an electric motor, but I'm looking at transmission.
Exactly. So this electric motor we developed so you can attach to. You can see here we have a T5 Tramac transition with a clutch, so you can actually shift
So it's
gears
electric car, but you
with
have a
the
clutch.
EV. Yes.
You shift.
Yes.
All right.
You shift an electric motor. Exactly. And so for our Factory 5 friends, this motor mounts are already designed for a Factory 5 chassis. So it's easy to get. So just drop it in and drive an EV.
But it's really plug and play because you got the gauges, you got the computer,
exactly.
and you got the charge station. Everything is already part of the kit.
Exactly.
So I buy this kit from you for a lot of money, and I drop it in, and I'm done.
Yes, and it's a lot of money, but if you really try to do it yourself,
Yeah,
you're
no, no.
definitely going to spend more money.
I'll electrocute
than that.
myself.
Yeah.
All right, man, guys, Factory 5 Racing. This is London Cobra Show. We have the best community in the world, and I know I go on and on and on, but these are great guys. And whether it's an electric Cobra or a drop-in motor Blueprint, you got Sten Johnson with 100,000 miles in an old donor Mustang. It's just a great community, and the point of this whole show is to raise money for the 65 Brothers Foundation. I can tell you, last year they crested $2 million. $2 million has been raised, all donated to CF Foundation to benefit kids like my daughter Jenny, who has CF, doing great with the new meds. So it's a great cause, it's a great group of people. I don't take orders for cars here. We're here to have fun and hang out with our guys. So that's a small taste of London Cobra Show. The guy holding the camera was giving people 750 horsepower twin turbo rides a year ago. He drove his car up from Alabama. He's very modest. He's building one of the new XT1 trucks. And that's Factory 5, man. I hope you have a great time. I wish you were here. If you are here, if you want to come here, it's a great show. You won't regret it. Dave Smith out. Thanks, Eric.